Welcome to Charles Travels, the journey that takes you to the heart of the world's most fascinating stories. I'm your host, Charles, and I'm delighted to have you join me today as we explore a tale of identity, politics, and community in the Eastern Mediterranean. As we embark on this adventure, let's find ourselves on the sun-kissed island of Cyprus, where the warm breeze carries the whispers of history and the scent of citrus groves fills the air. It's a place where cultures blend and traditions thrive, yet the complexities of its past have woven an intricate tapestry that continues to shape the lives of its people. Our story today takes us to the Turkish Cypriot community, where a significant election is underway. The incumbent leader, Ersin Tatar, is seeking re-election for a second term, backed by the right-wing National Unity Party and the support of Turkey's President Recep Tayyip Erdogan. But what does this mean for the future of Cyprus, and how will it impact the delicate balance of power in the region? As we delve into the world of Turkish Cypriot politics, we meet Tufan Erhurman, the left-wing candidate who's running on a platform of federation and secular identity. His message resonates with many who fear the erosion of their community's unique culture and traditions. But will his vision for a bizonal, bi-communal federation be enough to bring about change? Or will the status quo prevail? As we navigate the complexities of this story, we're reminded that the fate of Cyprus is not just a matter of politics, but also of people. The island's history is marked by division and conflict, yet it's also a place where communities have learned to coexist, albeit imperfectly. The Turkish Cypriot community's struggle for identity and recognition is a testament to the human spirit's capacity for resilience and adaptation. As we take a moment to reflect on this story, let's consider the broader implications of identity, community, and politics in our own lives. How do our own stories intersect with the world around us, and what can we learn from the experiences of others? We'll be right back with more fascinating travel adventures on Charles Travels. Welcome back to Charles Travels. I'm your host, Charles. We've been taking you on a journey across the globe, exploring stories that shape our world. As we settle into our middle segment today, I want to take you to a region that's been making headlines lately, Eastern Europe, specifically Russia and Ukraine. As we delve into the complexities of this region, I'm reminded of the resilience and determination of its people. From the rolling hills of Ukraine to the vast expanses of Russia, there are stories waiting to be told. Stories that highlight the human side of conflict and the pursuit of peace. Today, we're focusing on two significant events that have shaken the region. First, reports from Ukraine indicate that Russian forces have been making advances in certain areas, sparking concerns about the ongoing conflict. Meanwhile, in Russia, a blast at a chemical factory in Bashkortostan has left 3 women dead and several others injured. As I reflect on these stories, I'm struck by the bravery of those who are working tirelessly to bring peace and stability to the region. From diplomats to journalists, there are countless individuals who are risking everything to tell the stories that need to be told. One such organization is the Moscow Times, an independent news outlet that has been courageously reporting on Russia despite facing immense pressure from the authorities. Their dedication to truth-telling is a testament to the power of journalism in holding those in power accountable. As we navigate these complex and often conflicting narratives, it's essential to remember the human cost of war and conflict. The people of Ukraine and Russia are not just statistics or headlines. They are mothers, fathers, sisters, and brothers who are fighting for their lives, their families, and their futures. In the face of such adversity, it's heartening to see glimmers of hope. From grassroots movements to international diplomatic efforts, there are many working towards a more peaceful and stable future for the region. As we take a moment to pause and reflect on these stories, I'm reminded of the importance of empathy and understanding in bridging the divides that separate us. By listening to each other's stories, by seeking to understand different perspectives, we can begin to build bridges of peace and reconciliation. And so, as we move forward, let us hold on to hope, even in the face of adversity. Let us continue to tell the stories that need to be told, and let us work towards a future where peace, justice, and humanity prevail. Stay tuned for our final story of the day, right here on Charles Travels. Welcome back to Charles Travels, folks. As we wrap up our journey today, I want to take you to the heart of America, to a city that's rich in history and culture, Cincinnati, Ohio. Now, I've had the pleasure of visiting this beautiful city many times, and I must say, it's always been a treat. From its stunning riverfront to its vibrant neighborhoods, there's no shortage of charm in Cincinnati. But tonight, our story takes us to a more somber note. A tragic incident occurred just yesterday evening when the wooden balcony of a third-floor apartment collapsed in the Corryville neighborhood, located just off the campus of the University of Cincinnati. At least 10 people were injured, with one sustaining life-threatening injuries. As I sit here, reflecting on this story, my heart goes out to those who were affected by this terrible accident. The balcony collapse occurred during a gathering, and many of the individuals involved were students. Can you imagine the shock, the fear, and the chaos that ensued? It's a reminder that life can change in an instant, and we must always be prepared for the unexpected. Now, I know what you're thinking. How could this have happened? The investigation is still underway, but one thing is certain: the city of Cincinnati will come together to support those who were affected. The university has been notified, and local authorities are working tirelessly to determine the cause of the collapse. As we think about the people involved in this incident, let's take a moment to appreciate the beauty of everyday life. We often take for granted the simple things: a balcony with a view, a gathering with friends, a beautiful sunset over the Ohio River. But it's these moments that make life worth living, and it's what makes Cincinnati such a special place. So as we close out today's episode of Charles Travels, I want to leave you with a sense of hope and resilience. The people of Cincinnati will rebuild, they will recover, and they will come out stronger than ever. And as we travel through life, let's remember to appreciate the little things, to cherish our time with loved ones, and to always be mindful of the world around us. That's all for today's Charles Travels. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, keep on traveling.